even you would not hand over your property to your child. If the child is irresponsible and wayward, you would say that he would blow it up. Sorry, my son, my daughter, grow up and become responsible, then all I have is yours. So God says the same, my dear children, I am willing to give you all my powers, all my divine knowledge, etc., etc. But you will need to qualify for it. So what is the qualification? You will have to give up the desire for bhakti and the desire for mukti. Not everybody is interested. Moment people hear that, I don't want that. If there's something lower, let me go for it. But Kripaluji Maharaj says, you make the highest goal, even if you reach there after 10 lifetimes. Don't go lower. That is the blank check I was talking about. God says blank check, write what you want. Somebody writes bhakti. Sukha sampati ghar aave kashtamite tanaka om jai jagadish hare. Somebody says, no, I want mukti. So if you write mukti, you won't get bhakti. And if you want bhakti, then strike off both of these. How do we become such selfless seekers? How do you give up this selfishness? The key to it is seva. Seva means the desire to serve. Why in the world should anybody desire to serve? You see, to serve means we become small, isn't it? If you serve the government, you are smaller than the government. If you serve your boss, you are smaller than the boss. And the world, we wish to become big. Why should anybody wish to serve? So God is saying, ask what you want. And we say, all right, God, I wish to serve. This becomes counterintuitive. Well, the fact is, that is the nature of love. God says, you love me selflessly. And I am already a selfless lover. So let us establish this equation between ourselves. You serve me and I will serve you. Now supposing a bhikhari and an Arabpati have a satta, a trade. The bhikhari says, Arabpati ji, whatever you have, you give me. Whatever I have, I will give you. If the Arabpati falls for it, then the bhikhari is going to win, not the Arabpati. So God is such a simpleton. He is willing to go for such a trade with the Jivatma. He says, Jivatma, let us trade. What you have, you give me. What I have, I will give you. If only the Jivatma is willing to believe, this faith is what is lacking. Supposing I start giving to God, will I not suffer so much loss? Oh my God. The lack of faith. And God says, why do you hesitate? Now I forget, did I say this story here last time or not, because you keep rotating around. So if I said it before, please forgive me. One bhikhari, beggar, he used to go around with his begging bowl. And sometimes somebody would something, he would be overjoyed, somebody would not give, he would feel miserable. So one day he saw the chariot of the King of Kings coming. He looked, wow, I am so fortunate today. I am seeing the King of Kings. I can't believe my good luck. he started dreaming in his mind. If the King of Kings comes here and he comes and asks me, "Oh beggar, what is it you want? Please ask." Then I will ask, number one, I must ask for a big house. Number two, I must ask for so many zeros in my bank balance. Number three, no. Number three, I must ask for the car. Then number four, no. Number five. His luck was good. The chariot of the King of Kings came right in front. He said, "Woo, today is a jackpot, my lucky day." The King of Kings got down from the chariot and he stood in front of the beggar. Now the beggar said, "Oh my, is this a dream?" Let me pinch. Ah, no, it's not a dream. He's actually there. Now he is going to ask, "Beggar, what do you want?" So he closed his eyes to revise his list, number one, number two, number three. Then he opened his eyes. And the King of Kings had his hand in front of the beggar. "My dear beggar, can you give me something?" What is this? I thought all my wishes will be fulfilled. And this King of Kings is saying, "Give me something." His intellect failed him. He said, "Ulti Ganga beh rahi." Something has gone terribly wrong in my dream. He didn't know what to do. He had his bag, beggars have that jhola. So he put his hand and he got one grain of wheat. So he put it in the hand of the King of Kings. And the King of Kings, he took that one grain, went off. This beggar was left wondering, what happened? I came to the ocean and yet I'm thirsty. So in a quandary, he was going back. When he reached home, he just happened to open his jhola, that gunny bag, and he found one grain of gold. Now he said, "Oh my God, now I understand Mamla kya tha. I gave one grain of wheat and I got one grain of gold. I missed my chance. If only I had done Sarva Samarpan, everything would have become gold today." So similarly, God says, "Oh soul, you love me, I will love you. You give to me, I will give to you. You will give material things, I will give divine things." Now the soul says, "Really? Will you?" But I don't know. So the lack of faith results in lack of samarpan. That is why this path of prem or divine love is so difficult. Tulsidas Ji Maharaj writes in the Ramayana, "Kahu kahu vrishti shardi thori ko ek pav bhagati kahu mori." This bhakti is very rare. Muktanam api siddhanam. Out of millions of liberated saints, one gets that bhakti. Jehi khojat yogi muni prabhu prasad ko pav. So the soul says, "God, can you not give it more easily?" God says, "You want to fool me? If I give you bhakti right now and you will take advantage of it, how is that possible? If you want bhakti, you will have to reach that point where you are free from all self-seeking." So what is the way of reaching that stage? That way is what Kripaluji Maharaj is saying here, seva. "Oh Lord, I want to serve you." Seva means the desire to offer tan man dhan for the pleasure of the Lord. If you are sweeping the temple, that is a seva. If you are cooking for him, that is a seva. If you are giving in charity, that is a seva. So you serve with the tan, the man and the dhan. You offer your service to the Lord. Now somebody says, look, I wanted happiness. If I had got Rasgulla, Peda, Bhukti, I would have got some happiness. And if I had got Mukti, I would have got at least freedom from this material miseries. I've got the Sukh of Mukti. And now you're saying, don't desire your happiness. Only desire happiness of God. Then will I not become devoid of happiness? Poor guy. Neither worldly happiness nor the happiness of liberation. So this bhakt must be really miserable. That is the catch. What is the catch? Bin mange moti mile, mange mile na bhik. You don't ask God for anything. You only give and give. And He will give you the highest happiness. That is the happiness of bhakti. Sukhani gosh padayate brahmanyapi jagadguru. The Hari Bhakti Sudhodaya says, the Brahmanand of Mukti, when compared to the Premanand of Bhakti, is like an ocean in front of the water in the hoof print of a little calf. The hoof print of a little calf, compare that to Brahmanand. And the bliss you get in Bhakti, compare that to Premanand. So, when we learn to give to God, that you don't seek anything, but you get the highest thing.